Okay, so next up, we're going to try to write an equation beginning t of n equals for the nth term of this sequence. So if you think back to what our graph looked like, and I'll just do a quick sketch of it here. We had the point 0, negative 13, and each point we found was found by moving one to the right and adding 4. So we had the point 1, negative 9, and then we could have continued. So if we take that apart, in order to write an equation for t of n, it's really writing the equation of a line. M is still our slope, our rise over run. B is still the y-intercept. It's also talking about, what's your zero term and what's your generator. That's the other way you can think about that. So your zero term is your y-intercept, and your generator is going to be your slope. So when I start to think about those things, I can see that my zero term is at negative 13, and I can see that my generator is adding 4 based on what we've put on our other slides. So my equation for this then could be t of n equals 4x minus 13. It'd be plus negative 13, which is minus 13. So we write that in that box. What's the domain? So we talked a little bit about this in the last video as well. The domain can only be whole numbers. So we would write that as it's numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, dot, dot, dot. And that's how we could write our domain for that. And then how is the common difference related to the graph and the equation? And we talked a little bit about that here just a second ago. Common difference, that's your generator, that's your slope. It's related to the graph because it shows our rise over run. So you can write your response in there in whatever way makes sense.